Hello there, APBA fans and APBA football enthusiasts. Right now, we have a very good game between Baltimore and Buffalo. Baltimore leading this game 21-20. Show you right now what this game means. The winner of this game will play Cincinnati. The loser of this game will be eliminated from the tournament. And one of the big teams to be knocked off. Number 1 Kansas City is already knocked off. Number 4 Chargers are still in it, as are the number 7 Denver Broncos. They're in the winner's bracket final. And these games here are down in the loser's bracket. So let's get on to play some APBA football on the Tigerbob Broadcasting Network. Hello there, football fans and APBA football enthusiasts, and welcome to some bonus coverage here of a loser's bracket game. It's late in the loser's bracket. We got 2 of the best teams in the AFC. We got the Baltimore Ravens at Buffalo. And right now, it is Ravens 21-20, and the Ravens taking over on their own 30 as Buffalo has just kicked a field goal. And what a crazy game this one has been. Early in the game, everything was Baltimore. As Bateman had a 15-yard pass from Jackson to make it 7-0. Jackson had a 3-yard run to make it 14-0. Andrews an 18-yard pass from Jackson to make it 21-0. Verge of a blowout. Then Buffalo comes back. Josh Allen, 3-yard run. Shakir, he caught a 2-yard pass from Allen to make it 21-14. Bass kicked a field goal at the end of the half to make it 21-17. And with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the third quarter, Bass has kicked a 47-yard field goal. And that's where we are now. Baltimore leading 21-20. And they are taking over at their own 30-yard line. So let's play some APBA football the way I play the game. So first down, Jackson the quarterback, Henry running back, going to run inside. Henry today has 13 carries for 82 yards. Handoff inside. Going to floating index. I use my 10-sided floating index. So the 5's going to put us in the B index. 61 is going to put them in the D, and it's actually going to be a blitz. 13 is a 16. It's going to go up to a 15. And Henry busts through the line, and he goes for 21 yards. He's over 100 yards on the day now. 103 yards after that 21-yard run. Just across midfield. 2 minutes left. Third quarter. Baltimore trying to come down and take control of the game again. First and 10, 49-yard line, short pass to Jay Flowers. 1, put him in C index with the A receiver, puts him in the B. Second dice roll, 45, puts him in a standard. Left column, I go odd dice, left column, even, right column, master boards. 45's a 10. 6-yard pass to Flowers. Jackson, 203 yards passing on the day. That was Flowers' 6th catch for 76 yards. Nice little pass there. Second down, 4 to go. 1:30 left. Third quarter. What's the call going to be? They're going to come back and they're going to hand off to Henry inside. Try to keep the ball moving down the field. 13's a 16. That should be a good run. 0 puts them in the 8. Power off. So 0 puts them in the A index. 14 puts them in the G. We're going right column. 13, 16 11-yard run for Henry. 114 yards on the day. First down. It's 32-yard line. First down. Ravens leading by 1 point. What's the call going to be? We're going to do a medium pass. Get around here, like taking a shot. They're taking a medium pass to Mark Andrews, the tight end out of Oklahoma. Jackson looking for his favorite target. Jackson. Snake eyes is a 2. Two puts him in the C's. They're going to bump up to the B because he's an A receiver. Second dice roll, 25. Puts him in the standard. Right column. Snake eyes, 2. Jackson rumbles in the end zone from 32 yards out. As Baltimore answers. Third touchdown today for Lamar Jackson. Andrews 105 yards receiving today. That's his second touchdown of the game. And with 45 plus my adjustment, 45, 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Baltimore trying to take control of this game back over. Beautiful 32-yard pass. Tucker coming on to kick the extra point. .54 is a penalty. 36. 3:42 on the penalty. 3:42 on an extra point penalty. I like figuring my penalties out first in case there's a pre-snap penalty. 3:32 is a 4. It is a false start. So 3:42 is an 18. Offside defense. Let's see if the kick was good. The kick was good, and they're going to decline the penalty. As we have a 28-20 game. So still, as they call it, a one-score game. Get the scoreboard caught up here. (28-20) Ravens. Baltimore getting ready to kick it off. Ball back on their 35-yard line. And actually what they will just kick it off from the 35. 24 is a 25. Second dice roll is a 66. I learned this from, I think Golgard talked about this. If you get the 25 and the second dice roll with a 66, that is actually the touchback at the 20 instead of the touchback 30. So they get it at the 20-yard line. What a kick by Tucker. Doesn't happen very often. But it was in the landing zone, and the return man let it bounce in the end zone. So here comes the high power Buffalo Bills. Battled back from the 21-0 deficit, and now they're back down by 8. One of the guys has been hurt for a while, but he looks like he might be coming back in a game here in the fourth quarter. That would be their tight end Kincaid. So what they're going to do on first down, they're going to try and get a little bit of a running game going. They're going to run Cook outside on first down. They're a +4. The offensive index, +4, 8. Puts them in the A. 44 puts them in the standard. And what a bad roll for a running back. 23's a 28. Cook is caught for a 3-yard loss. 12 carries, 50 yards. 3-yard loss. Second down, 13 to go. We are down to the last play of the third quarter. And what they're going to do on this one here, they're going to go a little short pass to Amari Cooper. Try to get some of the yardage back. Allen standing tall in the pocket, looking for Cooper. 16 is a 20. That ball's in a flutter. Incomplete to Cooper. And this is the way the game started out. Buffalo couldn't do anything. And we're heading to the fourth quarter here in Buffalo. Ravens leading 28-20. And here we are in the fourth quarter. First play of the fourth quarter. We have a 3rd down and 13 for the Buffalo Bills. On their own 17-yard line, Dalton Kincaid is back in the game. He's been out since the first quarter, so he's back in. I think the first play they're going to do, they're going to try a medium pass to Kincaid. Josh Allen back in the pocket looking around for Kincaid. 31 is a 7. That could be good. 7, they're going to be in the A index. 45 on a 3rd and long. They're going to go to the D left column, and they got a successful double cover. So 7 drops to 9. He completes it for 7 yards. Strong defense by the Ravens to force a punt. So Kincaid back in the game. That's his 3rd catch for 46 yards. But it is 4th down, and they have to punt it away. On comes the punter, Sam Martin, from the 24-yard line. 13 is a 4. Left column 4, 52-yard punt to the TA. 4th punt of the day. 52 yards, 1, 11, 21, 31, 41, 51, 52 to the TA, who will be Wallace. Will be doing the returning. From the 24-yard line. 55 is a 10 on the P column. Left column 10, 8-yard punt return for Wallace. First return of the game. Earlier in the game, he had a fair catch. So 32-yard line. Baltimore. 14-15 left in the game. I'll try to keep my scoreboard caught up here, but I do keep my timer caught up on my score sheet. And here we go, 32-yard line. It was a valiant comeback by Buffalo today, but would it be enough? Here comes Baltimore, going to try to start pounding the ball a little bit. They're going Henry inside on 1st down from the 32-yard line. 6 on the +2 on the floating index puts them in the B. So they're in the B. 2nd dice roll, Snake Eyes is a G. Right column. Good defensive plays. They're going to get a key on them. So 25 is a 15. Drops to a 17. He is stopped for a 3-yard gain. Good tackle by the Buffalo defense. 2nd down, 7 to go. 35-yard line. Jackson brings him up to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Going to do a short pass to the tight end, the 2nd tight end. Isaiah Likely. He has 2 catches today for 10 yards. Jackson looking for Likely. 31's a 7. That's going to be a good pass. 5. B's going to go up to the A because he's an A receiver. 55 on the 2nd and 7. Puts him in the D. Left column. 31 is a 7. 13-yard pass to Likely. 248 yards for Jackson today. Likely 3 catches, 23 yards. Move the chains. First down. The winner of this game will go on and play Cincinnati in a loser's bracket semifinal game. And the winner's bracket was actually the Chargers and Broncos have made it to the winner's bracket finals. Very surprising. So here we are, just shy of midfield. Henry back in the backfield. Handoff. Henry inside. 54 is going to be a penalty. Small dice. 6-33 on a running penalty. That is going to be an offensive holding. Let's see what the result would have been. Oh, it would have been a good result too. 55 is a 15, but it's going to back it up 10 yards. Those are the drive killers there. A lot of penalties today for Baltimore. Gotta keep this going. We got 12:45 left in the game. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 penalties for 77 yards. So we got right now, we got a first down and 1st and 20. What they going to do? Henry out. Hill in. 1st and 20. They're going to throw a short pass to Justice Hill on 1st and 20. Jackson backstepping. 61's a 10. That could be a decent pass. Going to be an A. 13 is a blown coverage. They're going to be in the G. Left column. 61 for the 10. 10-yard pass to Hill. Jackson up to 250 yards. Hill's second catch. 14 yards. $12:15 left in the game. They got a 2nd down and 10 to go. And they're going to run Henry outside on 2nd and 10. Oh, 66 is a K. That's a bruising run. 8. Going to put them in the A index. 54. That is going to put them in the D. Right column. So 66 is a K. We got to roll the big dice here to see how kind of breakaway run he has. 35, 15, 22-yard run for Henry. 139 yards on the day. Punishing ground game now. Right down to the Buffalo 30-yard line. Is the Ravens. 11:45 left in the game here. Taking command of it. Henry out. Got to take a break for a little bit. Inside run. Justice Hill. 30-yard line. Getting closer down to the goal line. 0. Puts him into A index. 12. Puts him in the G line. Right column. 51 is a 16. Hill gets 9 yards. And we got an offensive injury. So Hill, 4 catches, 18 yards. With the 12 on my chart, that's my offensive injuries. Roll the dice, he was hurt, 34. That is number 6. That is the right tackle. The right tackle is Jones, who was actually in for Rossgarden. So now Jones is out for the game. Let's see if we got another tackle to bring in. We got a guy that can play guard and center. See if we can move some people around. So Jones is out. Macari is moving to tackle. Borges is coming in to play guard. That's a 2-point hit on their offense. Into the medical tent. Goes from a +2 to a +0 on the offensive index. So injuries do matter. 2nd down, 1 to go, 21-yard line. Handoff inside, Hill. Still giving a break to Henry. 7 puts him in the B index. 22 puts him in the standard. Right column. 33 is a K. Justice Hill gets a breakaway now. 51's a 15. 12-yard run for Justice Hill. 30 yards, 5 carries, 1st down. 10:45 left in the game. They're down to the 9-yard line. 8-point lead. They're looking to possibly put this game away. 9-yard line. Back in the game. Derrick Henry. 44 is a 6. Wow. 7 puts him in the B index. 32 puts him in the standard. 44. 6. 4-yard run. 143 yards on the day. 2nd down. Goal to goal from the 5-yard line. Keeping that clock going. Just over 10 minutes left in the game. They're plowing him inside again. Inside Henry. The big fullback, running back from Alabama. 31's a 15. 0 puts him in the A index. 65 on the defense. They're in the G. They're in the D. They were looking for a pass. Don't know why that was. And he rumbles in the end zone. 5-yard touchdown. Henry. 148 yards on the day. It's his first touchdown. And with 10 minutes and exactly 10 minutes left in the game. Baltimore taking command. They scored the last 2 touchdowns. There was a bruising running attack that drive by the Ravens. Extra point for Tucker could give them a 15-point lead. 43. .43 is a 33. Another thing I learned on the old guard site to do is on 33. So if that's the extra point's good because there's too many fumbles on the extra points, too many missed extra points. So Tucker's extra point is good. We got ourselves a 35-20 game. 10 minutes left in the game. Let's get that official scoreboard caught up here. Thing about the APBA football, we all play it differently, and everybody plays it right. We all got our ways we call the defenses and do the different things. Alrighty, Tucker kicking off from the 35-yard line. 66 is a 25. That's going to be a touchback. They're going to bring it out to the 30-yard line. 10 minutes left in the game. Buffalo got to get something going here. So 1st and 10. What they can do on 1st down. They're going to come up with a little short pass to the running back Cook. See if they can't get some yardage out of him right here. Josh Allen looking for Cook. 52's a 26. Josh Allen's going to run the ball. He's running it from the B index. The 4 puts him in the B index. 56. 24. Does not gain anything on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carries today for 13 yards. Now we got ourselves a 2nd and 10. 9:30 left in the game. They're going to do a screen pass to Cook this time. 2nd and 10. Back in the pocket looking for Cook. It's a 9. So 8 puts him in the A index. Second dice roll, 36. 36 will put them in the D. So they're A, they're in the D. 13 is the 9. 12-yard completion for Cook. Allen's up to 168 yards. Not been one of his better performances. That's a first down. Up to the 42-yard line. We have 9 minutes left in the game. Buffalo definitely has to put a scoring drive together here. First down, they're going to go medium pass to Shakir. Can Allen make a beautiful pass here? Looking around. Oh boy, 66 is a 2. He does. 6. Puts them in the A. 21. Puts them in the G. Left column. 66 is a 2. This is either going to be a touchdown or a 35-yard completion. Free safety is a 3. Pass to the receiver. Short pass to receiver against the free safety. Got to add 1 to the free safety. So 4. 1 through 4. The free safety makes the tackle 35 yards down the field. Big dice is a 5. He does not make the tackle. And Shakir on a 58-yard pass from Allen. Buffalo is still in the game. Now Allen's up to 226 yards. And a blown coverage by Baltimore. Shakir, 58, 117 yards. 2 touchdowns. With 8:45 plus 8:53 left in the game. Buffalo comes back in a hurry. "58-yard pass from Allen. And they're just going to kick the extra point. A lot of times I see them go for 2 now, but right now they're just kicking the extra point to make it an 8-point game. Tyler Bass, extra point. 14 is a penalty. 35. A 142 on the extra point penalty. 142. That is the 18. That is the offside defense. Let's see if the extra point was good. .43 was a 34. Extra point was good, but what they're going to do here is it's a penalty. So they're going to take the 1-yard penalty, and now they're going to go for it. Being it's 1 yard instead of 2 yards, they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they're going to run Josh Allen inside, trying to get the 2 points. 15 is a 15. Josh Allen's in the end zone on a 2-point run. So we got Baltimore 35, Buffalo 28. This game is now a 7-point game. So much time left, no doubt about them kicking it deep here. Time's not even really a factor in the game yet. It's starting to be a factor, but it is not a factor. We got 8 minutes, 45 seconds left. Bass, teeing it up, 35-yard line. Here we go. 23 is a 17. A left column, 17. 7 yards deep in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Here it comes. Ravens, the 30-yard line with the 8:45 left. Can Buffalo put up a stand here? The way it started out 21-0, this game's turned out being a lot better game than it started out. So what's Henry up to? $19 carries for 148. So he still has some carries left in him. I'll probably let him go about 25 carries in a game like this. So on first down, 30-yard line, they're going to run Henry inside. 12's a 28. He's not going to go very far. 7. Puts him in the B index. Second dice roll, 44. Puts him in the standard. But they got the good corners back there. This is going to be a successful key. So 12's a 28. Dropped to 30. He is hit for a 4-yard loss. Buffalo was looking for that play. Second down. 14 to go. 8:15 left in the game. Second and 14. They're going to do a short pass to Rashad Bateman. Second and 14. Can Jackson make a play? Oh, he does make a play. 5. B's in a bump up to the A. Second dice roll, 33. That is going to put them in the D. 33 on the dice rolls, a 3. First down plus 5. Most they can be is 12 plus 5, 17 yards, 17-yard completion. First down. Bateman. Third catch for 57 yards. 4, 14, 15, 16, 17. Because whenever there's a first down plus, the most the first down could be is 12 plus. So now they are at they're just past the 43-yard line. So we got 7:45 left in the game. Henry's taking a little break here. They're bringing in Hill for a play. They're going to run Hill inside. -1 on the offensive index. -1. 2 puts him in the C index. 62 puts him in the D. Left column. 36. 22. 3-yard run. And we got a defensive player laying on the field. This has been a very physical football game. Second down. Seven to go. Who was hurt for the defense? 66. Got to re-roll it. 52. There's a 9. The right corner for Buffalo. That is Douglas. He'll be out for the game. Looks like Ingram's coming in. Ingram's a 2. So Douglas into the tent. That's going to put Baltimore at a +1. Buffalo's defense is down to a 38 defense. We have ourselves that second down, 7 to go. So the break in the action there. Henry rested up a little bit, 2nd and 7. What they're going to do, they're going to run Henry inside, try to get a first down on the ground. 24 is a 22. Are they getting a little too conservative? 6 puts them in the B index. Second dice roll, 32. Puts them in a standard. Left column, 24, 22. 3-yard run. 147 on the day for Henry. Now they got a 3rd and 4 with 6:45 left in the game. What's the call going to be? They're going to do a little short pass on 3rd and 4. They're going to short pass it to Mark Andrews, the big tight end from Oklahoma. 36 is a 10. Looks like they'll move the chains. 9 puts them into A. 46 on a 3rd and 4. Puts them in the D. It's a successful double cover. 36 is a 10. Dropped at 12. Goes from a 9. Still a 4-yard completion to Andrews. First down. Andrews, 6 catch. 109 yards. We're down to 6:15 left in the game. Now, Baltimore coming down here. If they can get the score this late in the game, make it a 2-score game. First down. Who's going to be in the game? Henry. Henry's still in there. He's been a workhorse. Inside run from the 47-yard line. We got 34. It's going to be a penalty. We got a 6:56. We got an infrequent penalty. Dice roll. 35 on an infrequent penalty. Use the Malloy penalty charts. That's a 23. Illegal contact defense, 5 from gain and first down. Oh, the illegal contact. Let's see what the play ended up on the inside run. 63 is a 35. It's another penalty. This time we got a 465. That's a 29. Multiple penalties. They got 12 players on the field. Illegal contact, 12 players on the field. Once again, let's see what the play would have been. 4. Puts them in the B index. It's first down here. So the B index, dice roll 4, puts them in the B. Then we got the 33, puts them in the standard. Right column, 15 is a 15. He runs it for 18 yards. And they're going to tack on the 5 for the defensive holding. 165 yards today for Henry. 5-yard penalty. 4th penalty today for Buffalo. Keeps that clock going. So 18, 2, 12, 6, 18, and another 5. They're down to the 24-yard line. It's first down. We have 5:45 left in the game. Looking like Baltimore's ready to put the clincher on this thing. Henry out of the game. Hill in. Inside run. Hill. 24-yard line. Pummeling the defense. 2 puts them in the C. 14 puts them in the G. 35-16. 4-yard run for Hill. But a pretty good change of pace guy today for the Ravens. Second down. Move that 4. 5-15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 carries for 37 yards for Hill. 22 carries for Henry. So second down. 6 to go. Hill out. Henry in. 3 puts him into C. 33 puts him into G. Right column. 55-15. Unstoppable. 9 more for Henry. 174 yards on the day. It's a first down. And they're keeping that clock moving. So they got a first down. 11-yard line. 4:45 left in the game. Henry back out. Hill back in. 11-yard line. Inside run. Hill. They pummel it all the way down in the end zone. 7 puts them into B. 56. Puts them in a run defense. Left column. 42-17. 6 more yards for Hill. 43 on the day. Second down. 4 to go. Keeping that clock going now. We're down to 4:15. Buffalo season is slipping away. Inside run. Henry. 5-yard line. 45's a 19. 4 puts them into B index. 61. That's going to be a blitz. Even. They did a run blitz. 45 is a 19. Go up to the 17. 3-yard run for Henry. 177 yards on the day. Another 30 seconds off the clock. We got a third down and 1 to go with 3:45 left in the game. Gonna try and plow it in with Henry. 61 is a 17. That'll probably do it. 0 puts him into A. 43 in the run defense. Puts him in the standard. Right column. 61, 17. Henry. 2-yard touchdown. 179 yards on the day. Third touchdown. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Baltimore took command of it. So 3:30 plus the adjustment. 3:30, 3:37 left in the game. Baltimore. Henry. 2-yard run. Second touchdown of the game. Extra point. 33 on Tucker is good. And that gives the Ravens 42 to 28 lead. And they'll be going into some sort of a pass defense. The way this started out, Buffalo made it exciting for a while. Just never could come back all the way to take the lead. Now they're back down by the 14 points, and Tucker kicking deep. 23 is a 17. Left column, 17. 72 yards. That's in the end zone. And Buffalo bringing the ball out to the 30-yard line. Official time left in the game is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And Baltimore's in a pass defense. Doesn't mean there can't be a G line, but the odds are they will be more D. So medium pass to Cooper. A first down from the 30-yard line. Allen. 54 is a 36. Another penalty. We got a snake eyes on the penalty. They come out. On the first play, they get a delay a game. 5-yard penalty. Fifth penalty, 45 yards. That one does not eat up any time, as the clock did not start yet. Going to run the same play. They must like the play they're trying to run. Medium to Cooper. 23 is a 27. Using to be a scrambler. 6. On the +4, they'll be scrambling from the B. Snake eyes on the scrambles, a K. Let's see how far he can go with it. 66 is a 2. $62 on a 2 is a scramble. Oh my golly. He just scrambled 75 yards for a touchdown. This game is not over. Josh Allen on the second column, 66-2. Josh Allen scrambles 75 yards. 88 yards on the day, running down the field like a deer. And with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game, Buffalo is not out of it. So we got 3:15 plus the adjustment. 3:15, 3:27 left in the game. Buffalo. Josh Allen on a 75-yard QB scramble. Extra point to make it a 7-point game. Oh, this is craziness. Here comes Bass. $63 is a 32. Our right column, 32. We got an RP11 on the extra point. RP11, 4. Kick good. Defense commits personal foul and force 15-yard penalty on the ensuing kickoff. Wow. Now they get to kick off from the 50. That might change their thinking on possible onside kick. As we got ourselves a 42-35 football game. Looked like Buffalo was dead in the water. But Josh Allen started running. Somehow he got past the defense. So now they're at the 50-yard line. We have officially how much time left in the game? 3:15 left in the game. And they're going to try the onside kick. Like anything else, I have an onside kick chart. So what I do on my onside kicks, first of all, I see how far the onside kick is. So Bass, onside kick. Snake Eyes is a 25. Kicked at 28 yards. 10, 25, 28 yards. So it's a long inside kick. And now what we do, if we roll doubles, the ball's loose. So here we go. Big dice if they roll doubles. It is not. It's an 11. So not a successful onside kick. It does eat up 15 seconds. We're down to 3 minutes. Buffalo has all their timeouts. And Baltimore trying to eat up the clock with 3 minutes left in the game. Who would have thought this would turn into a game like this? And they are in a must-run defense. That'll make it a little bit harder to run against. So first down. Henry, inside run against a must-run defense. So 3 puts them into C. 44 on the must-run defense. Puts them into G. 24, 22. 1 yard gain for Henry. 180 yards for him on the day. Second down, 9 to go. They do not call timeout yet. Two and a half minutes left in the game. Second down and 9. They're in the must-run defense. They're going to throw a short pass to Andrews on 2nd and 9. Going to try and get the first down. 46 is a 17 against a stacked defense. 4. Going to end up with an A receiver. 56 on the must run. Puts him in a standard. Left column. 46. 17. Completes it, but he doesn't go anywhere. Does keep the clock going. And they're going to burn their first time out. Buffalo is. So we got a third down. 9 to go. So what are they going to do here on defense? Third down, 9 to go. 2:15. They're just going to do a standard defense as they do got them backed up. So 3rd and 9. Short pass to Bateman. It's Baltimore trying to get the first down to put this game away. 25. What a pass. It's a 6. 6. They're going to go to the A. 22. Going to be in the D. Right column. 25 is a 6. 13-yard pass to Bateman. What a play by Jackson. Bateman up to 70 yards on his receiving today. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Buffalo has 2 timeouts left. First down against a must-run defense. Here it comes. Derrick Henry. Hand off Henry. 12's a 28. He's going to get crumbled. 0 puts him in the A. 13 puts him in the G. Going to be a left column, and they got a successful key on him, too. So 12's a 28. Drops to the 30. He loses 2 yards. 178 yards on the day. Second down. 12 to go. $1:45 left in the game. One timeout left. 2nd and 12. They're looking to stop the run. And they're going to run them up the middle. They're going to run Henry on 2nd and 12. 7. Puts them in the B index. Snake eyes. Puts them in the 3 line. Left column. They keyed on him. So 15 drops to a 17. 5-yard run for Henry. 183 yards on the day. They're going to burn their last time out. As we got a 3rd down. .130 left in the game. Big 3rd down here. What they going to call? They're going to go short pass to Flowers. They're going to try and get the 1st down here. Jackson looking for Flowers. 64's an 8. That looks like that'll do it. 5 puts him in the A. 16 puts him in the G. Left column. 64 is an 8. 16-yard pass to Flowers. He's up to 92 yards receiving. Not a bigger 1st down they could have. So with 1 minute left in the game, no more timeouts. They're in victory formation. Jackson kneels on it. We're down to 30 seconds. He kneels on another one. And that is it. Here in Buffalo. As the Ravens hold on in an awesome 42-35 football game, as Buffalo could not get the ball back. Falling behind 21-0 was just too much for Buffalo to come back, and Baltimore holds on. And they'll be looking to play Cincinnati in the next round. The Cincinnati has somehow made it to, they're still in the loser's bracket with Joe Burrows. So we have Jackson and Burrows going at it. Do a little wrap-up of the game here, of the happenings here in Buffalo, as Buffalo tried to rally, but the Baltimore Ravens with a 42-35 victory. We picked up in the bonus coverage, and that's where Buffalo had just kicked the field goal to cut it to a 21-20 lead. Then Baltimore scored a couple touchdowns to go up 35-20. Buffalo come back with a touchdown. Baltimore and Buffalo on a 75-yard scramble to cut the lead to 42-35, and that's where the game ended here. Baltimore goes on to the next round to play Cincinnati, and Buffalo is eliminated from the tournament. Go over some of the statistics here. Total plays, Baltimore 71 plays to Buffalo's 52. So Baltimore dominated the time of possession. Baltimore had 543 total yards to Buffalo's 365 total yards. It was mostly with the rushing game. Baltimore 43 carries for 252 yards and 3 touchdowns, averaged 5.8 yards per carry. Buffalo 21 for 138. They had a touchdown. They averaged 6.6 yards a carry, and a lot of that was on that 75-yard epic run by Josh Allen. Baltimore 28 first downs to Buffalo 16. Turnovers. Only 1 turnover on the day, and that was an interception thrown by Lamar Jackson. Let's look at some of the individual statistics here. Lamar Jackson was simply amazing, and he was 23 for 26, 308 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And then Josh Allen for Buffalo, 18 for 29 for 237, and he threw 2 touchdowns. Star of the game was Henry, the running back for the Ravens, 28 carries, 183 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He was unstoppable. Hill come in and got 8 carries for 43 yards. Buffalo had a hard time getting the running game going. Like I said, they had 21 with 138, but 75 was on the one play by Josh Allen. So Josh Allen actually led the team with 9 rushes for 88 yards and a touchdown. And Cook had 12 carries for 50 yards. Top receivers in the game for Baltimore. Andrews, the tight end, 7 targets, 7 catches, 109 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Flowers had 7 catches for 92 yards. Bateman, 4 catches for 70 yards and a touchdown. And then for Buffalo, Shakir targeted 7 times. He had 5 catches for 117 and 2 touchdowns. He was the top receiver for Buffalo. So Buffalo, they did pretty good in the tournament here, but they are eliminated. So looking like next week we will have a game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you guys being here. And as always, keep playing the APBA sports games. They are the most fun and most realistic games out there, in my opinion. Have a great football week. Goodbye.